We're starting today's video here in this tree. For those that have been following the channel, you'll probably know this tree. But for those that are new, it's just basically a tree that I used to come to when, you know, I wanted peace and quiet, and just to get clarity, you know, through the ups and downs of life. You want to come and have a think. And yeah, like I say, just connect with yourself, ground yourself. And yeah, it's this tree is sitting in the middle of nowhere. So it was a great place for that. But if you want to know more about that story, then just check out the video somewhere on my channel. But today we're starting here primarily because I thought it would be it's a place I wanted to come and sit today and reminisce a little bit. It's a sentimental tree to me. And also I wanted to share a little bit about how, you know, how we can connect with trees more, and how we can take what a tree's life and reflect it to our own life. You know, what happens with a tree can reflect and happen within us. You know, so yeah, I wanted to share that a bit more today. And like I say, later today we will go and see the full moon as well. Got the Sturgeon Moon, and I'll be sharing what I sometimes do on a full moon. Not every full moon I do the same, but just some of the things I will do. Sometimes I don't do anything, but I generally will always think of the moon. but yeah, most full moons I will be doing something. So I'll be sharing that today as well. So, and some folklore stories as well. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It'll be a short one, but yeah, we will. I'm sure we will enjoy. Okay. Anyway, let's get cracking. There's something timeless about standing with a tree. Its roots dig deep into the unseen, while its branches reach for the sky, reminding us that we too are connected both to the earth and to something greater above. A tree doesn't rush. It grows slowly, steadily, season by season. And just like us, it weathers the storms, sheds what no longer serves it, and blossoms when the time is right. Every scar in its bark tells a story, just as every chapter in our lives shapes who we are becoming. Like trees, we have seasons, times to grow and times to rest, times to shed our leaves, the habits, doubts, or relationships that no longer serve us, and there are times to bloom with fresh possibilities. Our roots are the values, memories, and lessons that anchor us. The deeper and stronger our roots, the more we can weather life's storms. Our trunk is the present moment, the steady center holding us tight through change. Our branches are the connections we form, the dreams we chase, and the ways we reach towards the sky. And our leaves, they are the moments of beauty and joy that remind us that life is worth living. So happy I came here today. Yeah, it's just nice. After such a long time, it just feels good to come here and sit. Hasn't been that long actually. It was last, I think, November perhaps, so not that long ago. But still, enough time has passed for me to come back here and just really appreciate, you know, being here. So anyway, I guess you guys will get cracking, and tonight head for that full moon. The story of the talking willow. There's an old tale of a willow tree that whispered advice to those who would listen. Villagers said if you stood beneath its branches on a still night, the rustling leaves would answer your questions, not with direct words, but with feelings, images, and knowing. Many found the courage to follow their dreams or to heal old wounds after visiting the willow. The story reminds us that wisdom often comes when we are still enough to listen to nature, to our hearts, and to the quiet truths around us. Okay guys, so here we are, and yeah, let's go find ourselves a nice little spot and get comfy. So yeah, with full moons like this, there she is just behind me there. But yeah, so I haven't got a lot of light here actually, it's quite dark. Kind of looking a bit red. But yeah, I mean for full moons, yeah, it just depends. It depends on the month, depends lots of different things on what I do. But generally, I will come to the beach. This is what I've been doing for the last year. I also did that when I lived in Malta. When I lived in Malta, it was a little bit different because I just started to get into moon gazing and to connect with the moon on a regular basis. I just started that, and so when you just start, you kind of forget about it. You miss the dates, lots of things. But now, yeah, I never forget about it now. It's just like something that just every month I'm kind of thinking, okay, when's the next full moon? When's the next one? And overall, it's about, kind of going with the days of the full moon and the weeks, right? There are 4 weeks essentially, and I can only speak for myself, but in the week leading up to the full moon, I tend to have a lot more energy. I tend to have a little bit. I tend to have a little bit less sleep than usual, but it's actually a good thing. It kind of I get things done. So a lot of things that I might have been putting off before, I can use that week to get a lot done, and I really love that about the full moon. And yeah, it happens every month. So even when there are times when I've kind of maybe forgotten about the full moon or thought, oh yeah, it's this week or that week, I kind of realise and analyse, oh, that week I was actually going for it, and that makes sense now. So it's kind of just month by month you start learning about it, and you start seeing how it affects you in positive, negatively, and all of that aspect, right? But yeah, definitely writing some affirmations down. I certainly do. I don't do that every month. This month I'm doing it, but I don't do that every month. I also, from time to time, again, today I'm doing it, but there are other months where, for example, last month I didn't write any goals or things I want to enter my life or anything like that, or anything I wanted to let go. Sometimes you have a feeling of what you want to let go, sometimes not, and that's okay. But there's still a feeling of release when the full moon does come, and you feel that anyway, even if you might not even have a thought of what you want to let go of. It's just there, and to come to the beach, like in my case, I've got the sea. It just feels right to me, and I when I close my eyes, with listening to the sound of the waves, and as they come in and go out, this is what I use for the breath, and maybe have a thought of what I want to let in and out, and use the ocean's rhythm to connect with the moon. Okay. So yeah, anyway, it's a nice night. We've picked a good one, and I'm so happy, I really am. Like the moon, we have phases. We have nights when we feel full, glowing with confidence and clarity, and nights when we feel hidden, needing rest and renewal. The moon reminds us that we are never truly less. We are simply moving through a cycle. The full moon is a time for gratitude, for seeing the progress we've made, and for releasing what we've outgrown. Under the Sturgeon Moon, we can think of our lives like a great lake, deep, mysterious, and filled with hidden treasures. The Lionsgate energy is the call to dive in, to explore those depths, and to surface with something precious. And then there's the love stories whispered in moonlight. Selene, the ethereal moon goddess, so enchanted by her mortal beauty that she asked the gods for a single wish, to visit him each night, to love him even as he sleeps. Or Yue Lao, the kind-hearted matchmaker under the moon who binds soulmates with a red thread, telling us that some connections are written in the stars. But yeah, guys, it's just so amazing to come down and be with the full moon. I absolutely adore it. But the other thing I wanted to say is sometimes we overcomplicate, the full moon. Sometimes so many like different rituals, etc. And sometimes you need that, and other times it's just. I remember when I first started making the full moon part of my life and everything. I used to just just go down to the ocean. I was in Malta at the time. I used to just sit and just be with the ocean, just be with the moon, and that's sometimes that's just enough, and that's all we need, and in terms of like writing affirmations down, or writing goals, or we want to let into our life, or we want to let go of, I use the ocean sometimes. If I haven't written anything down, I just say 3 things I want, to enter my life, and 3 things I want to let go. And I use the rhythm of the ocean as I breathe in and breathe out, and use that rhythm to let go, and also to bring into my life, and take my shoes and socks off, put my feet in the ocean, Yeah, but like I say, there is no rule book, and it's just, whatever feels aligned, whatever feels good, do that, just do it, and learn from others, learn from, take little things that are working for others, and make it your own, tweak it, make it your own. It's a beautiful way just to be creative, and to just see like I say, what makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel good ultimately, right? But yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to shut off today's video today, but yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. So nice to go and see the old tree there, and because I just never know when I'm going to see it, so today just felt really aligned to go, and but who knows when I will see that tree again. So that tree doesn't have a name. I have thought about naming that tree. Maybe you guys have any ideas? Please put down below any kind of names that come to mind. You've seen it now and everything, more or less. So yeah, if you think of any ideas or what to call that tree, do let me know down below. But yeah, nothing's come to me yet. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it today. Really relaxed one. But yeah, next week we'll be back to normal. We'll go somewhere, and I think it's going to be a good one. I think we're still in August. Today's the 9th of August, of course, and so we've got a good few weeks or so or more of good weather. So I think we've got quite a few good trips planned ahead. Anyway, have an awesome week. I hope those that have celebrated the full moon tonight. By the time you watch this video, you would have already done so. So I hope you all had an amazing night. And yeah, I'll see you in another video. Okay, be well and see you soon.